Hey guys, welcome back to Adventure Camping. Tactical Nut here, and today I got a real treat for you. That's right, we're going to be talking about the JX6 from River Knives. I'm very excited about this one, guys, so stay tuned. Okay guys, let's go ahead and get the specs out of the way, and we're going to read these off because I haven't had this that long to memorize them. It's got an overall length of 7.5 inches. Blade length is 3.675, but the actual cutting edge is 3.125. It's made out of A2 tool steel and a Rockwell hardness of 58 to 60. The blade is 1.125 inches thick. See there? Weighs 4.125 ounces. It does have a full tang, nice lanyard hole, canvas micarta handle scales, and it does come with this leather sheath. Nice little belt loop here, as you can see, fits perfectly, and it does have a magnet in there so that adds for or gets better retention. Now I'll give you a closer look at this. Here's the Bark River, shows you it's got A2 tool steel. Then Chris Tanner, the one that designed it from Prepared Mind 101, and I'll tell you what, this blade is extremely comfortable. It does have like the little finger contouring right here, but you can really get up on that and really push down on it. I am going to do a demo of this in a few minutes. You got a convex grind, and this thing will just slice for days. Now, with the length being as short as it is, you can baton with it because it is full tang. But obviously you're going to be doing really small pieces of wood, but ideally this would be perfect for any EDC, right? I mean, all kind of utility tasks that you would use around your house, or at work, anything like that. And then of course the smaller processing of firewood, and of course camp knife, food prep, because this thing slices like you wouldn't believe. Even be good for skinning, because you can really get up on here and get down. It's got a lot of belly, which obviously that's going to make for perfect slicing, and I can't tell you what a joy this thing has been to use. It was sent to me by, he has a YouTube channel, it's called Semperfiknives. I'll leave a link to his channel down below. Please check him out, give him a sub. For him being kind enough to let me borrow this, so I wanted to go ahead and get the review done so I could send it back. He also sent the more Bushcraft Black, which I'm going to use that next, or continue to use that a little bit longer. But man, this thing has been awesome. There's a lot of options that come with it. You can get different handle scales, and of course depending on what you get, the price moves up. I think DLT Trading has some right now. I'll leave a link to that down below. But I mean, lanyard hole is even perfect because you can definitely get paracord through that, no problems. But the biggest thing is just how comfortable this thing is to use. I can't say it enough. There's no hot spots. You can just keep going and going, and this knife would just keep performing. Now with A2 tool steel, I do have experience with that. I like it a lot. Edge retention is really good. I mean, it's not a super steel, but it's easily stropped, and with the knives I have that are in A2, I mean, really that's all almost I've ever had to do is just keep them stropped. But you know, when it comes to resharpening convex edge, a little different, but you can look that up. There's plenty of people who have videos on that. All right, but for now, one last little look, and yes, I am going to clean this up before I send it back to him. With a beautiful, beautiful blade. Sorry, my hand's a little shaky because I'm stretching out. But yeah, guys, let me get some wood together, and we will show you what this little bad boy can do. So here we go. Just wanted to give you a little demo. This isn't a real thick stick, right? But you could definitely, I was shaving on logs yesterday with it just to try it out. But I tell you what, this thing has been so impressive at what it can do. Oh, of course I just had to cut off the feather. And I'll tell you what, guys, there's a lot of awesome budget knives out there that will do everything that you need them to do. This is not in the budget category. I would not put it there. But after you use the higher dollar knives for a while, I'll tell you what, you really start to understand, I won't necessarily say the need, but the why people do them, or why people buy those. Because man, I'll tell you what, they're just so nice to use. I mean, look at that. Just easy. And then of course, obviously, you can definitely baton through little stuff like this if you are processing it down or needed to. Let me get another from some other knife testing that I was doing. Plenty of that going on around here. But so if you have smaller pieces of wood, sorry about the ambulance going by, or the fire truck. But if you have smaller pieces of wood that you need to process down because you really got to get a fire started, I mean, obviously, this is just going to do it all day. I'll get a ferro rod here in a second. But, yeah. Chops down the little stuff. Feather sticks like crazy. Obviously, it's going to carve, it's going to notch. Anything like that that you need it to. A little heavier piece. I mean, you can do 10 pegs, you can do all your different standard notches for camp, for hanging stuff up, connecting wood together. Do a little square. Oops. Doesn't help with your piece of wood isn't as straight. Bingo. I mean, look how quick and easy that is. I mean, just really impressive knife, I gotta say. Thanks again for letting me do this food prep. This is gonna breeze through it. If you, like I said before, he uses this for EDC, so definitely would excel. And of course, you're probably gonna want to need to know what it looks like on the belt. And this is a 1.5 inch belt. It's the 511 Tactical. So if you were walking around, as you can see, easy to get in, easy to get out, comfortable. It's so lightweight you won't even really know it's there. But man, I think I'm gonna have to save up and get one of these. It is really impressive. Definitely a 90-degree spine. All right, so I don't have to cut. We'll do it this way. So if you have to shave down wood, if you have some fat wood and you need to get a fire started, I mean, hopefully, you can see that. Let me angle this back again. But, I mean, you could just get down all kind of shavings, right? It's just taking that off, no problem. I mean, it's going to do everything that you need it to do. I'm telling you, everything you needed to do, just on a smaller scale, right? Obviously, you're not going to baton through huge logs with this. You're not going to chop with it because it's not heavy enough or long enough. But everything that you needed to do on a smaller scale, this thing's going to get it done. And I highly recommend it. I think you should try one out. Like I said, not in the budget category, but if you're not like me and you're buying knives all the time, spending a little extra on one, it's a good way to go. I mean, you get the better steel, you get better edge retention, better performance, and then of course, depending on, you know, how much you're spending or who you're getting it from, a little bit of exclusivity, you know, because not everybody's going to have one of these when you go out in the woods. and sometimes that's just a little cool too. Okay guys, hopefully this will help you in your purchasing decisions. Definitely check these out. Definitely worth the money. Thank you, semperfiknives, for sending this to me. I can't appreciate it enough, brother. You are awesome. And I will have this back to you real soon, in a couple of days, and then of course tomorrow, maybe a couple of weeks. All right? In the meantime, guys, be prepared and have fun.